It all started when I was on holiday back in England. My brother and I, who were both staying there at the time, were given a room in some hotel room we rented for the night. Whilst I was trying to get to sleep one night, I heard hysterical sobbing from the check-in. I tried to shrug it off, thinking it was a minor incident. My brother was sleeping anyway, oblivious to it. Yet, whenever I ignored it, the sound grew louder. Eventually, I sat up and groped for my flashlight in the dark. Getting it, I flicked it on, surprised it still worked. As I reached the stairs, I heard muffled but still somewhat audible voices. Listening closely, I heard something about someone who would save them, further providing that there were two people. Suddenly, there was a scream followed by silence, and I heard messed up laughing. What the hell? I reached the bottom and walked through the door into the lobby. What I saw next scared the living crap out of me. There was a child, aged around 11 to 12, sitting down on a couch. Blood engulfed the couch, and when I looked at her face, it was bloody with no skin, just muscle topped with gaping eye holes. There was a disturbing figure kneeling next to her who was twitching, maniacally laughing. The child saw me, looked up and spoke. "He is Rusty Fingers. He collects our faces and saves us from the world. Someday we will go with him. He is our best friend." I turned to face the figure. "You stay away from her, and me," I yelled, bracing for the figure to leap at me. But instead, its head started to rock like a bobblehead as it rose up. It was around 8 feet tall, with long, sharp fingers and nothing but empty eye sockets on its face and a wide mouth with terribly treated teeth. It was covered in hair and looked like it had wings, with claws on its feet and blood-stained horns. A crack was heard, and I screamed as its head started to spin in circles and crack every time it went upside down. "You doubted me. I am your savior, and I say you should be punished," said the figure with a voice like sandpaper. The girl nodded and climbed onto its back. It would be looking freakishly tender if they weren't trying to kill me. What I wondered was why the hell no one had come out of their rooms to investigate. As if my mind was read, the figure answered my question. "They have all been saved, just as you will be." I ran as the figure chased me, gaining ground as it began laughing menacingly again with a smile. I ran up the stairs but fell on the top stair. "Damn it," I said, trying to get up, but Rusty Fingers was already behind me. He let the girl down, who went to the corner and sat, beginning to sob. He then faced me and pinned me down, a hand raised with claws ready to tear up my face. Attempting to save my life, I threw it off and then grabbed it by the arm and threw it out the window. The girl screamed and jumped after it, which was horrifying since she was so young. After a minute or two of silence and checking it was dead, I continued to my apartment. I unlocked the door and looked down at my brother on the bed. I screamed when I found his face had been torn up like the girl's face. He sat up and looked at me and choked. I have been saved."